Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Miss Lady, how was your stay? Alright, our today tour we have 5 destinations below. The first is Ulundanu in Beratang, and then in the next is Buleleng Museum, then Krishna Adventure, Buanakarta Monument, and the last place is Lovina Beach. But before we start to our tour, make sure that you have your breakfast and check your belongings. Alright, if you are done, please follow me into the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention please. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this wonderful province Bali. Now, I would like to inform you that our local time now is 9 a.m. Before we continue to our tour, let me introduce myself because there's an Indonesian proverb said that tak kenal maka tak sayang. So, if you want to love me, you have to know me first. My name is Putu Savita Maharani, but you can call me Savita. I am from Mixed Tour and Travel, and I'm glad to be your tour guide. Today, in Den Bukit Explore, and let me introduce our crew. On my left side is Mr. Jaya as a professional driver, and my right side is Mr. Adi as an assistant driver. Please do not hesitate to ask me favor because we will be ready to help you at all times as soon as possible. Now, I would like to welcome you to this wonderful hidden paradise of Den Bukit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is your first time to come to Den Bukit in North Bali? Well, because this is your first time, let me inform you some general information about Den Bukit. For your information, Den Bukit is the name of the district of Buleleng formerly during the reign of King Anglurah Panjisakti. Ladies and gentlemen, Buleleng is a district in Bali. Buleleng has many famous tourist objects such as historical tourism, natural tourism, and cultural tourism. The most famous tourist objects in North Bali are the Ulundanu Beratang and Lovina Beach. But those who have a dark history of the Buleleng people is Buanakarta Monument. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we have arrived at Ulundanu Beratang. Before we leave the bus, please check your belongings and be careful by your step. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ulundanu Beratang. Now, before we look around the Ulundanu Beratang, let me explain to you first about the history of this place. So, the Ulundanu Temple on Lake Beratang, Bedugul is based on a description of the history of the ancient Balinese kingdom. As quoted in the Chronicle of Mengwi, that in this area there are 2 historical remains, namely sarcophagi and stone board dating from the megalithic era. So that it is considered quite ancient and old, dating from 500 years. So this place has been used as a place to perform rituals since the megalithic era. The 2 artifacts are now placed in the temple, and there it is referred to as Meru Tumpang Solas. So Meru Tumpang Solas is palm fiber hair arranged up to 11 levels. Now, let's go to the inside the temple. But before that, we have to wear kaman and shawl first because we will pray together. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the next place and please get on the bus. Before we leave, please check your belongings again. Now we go to Buleleng Museum, and then to go here, we spend time around 50 minutes. While enjoying the trip, you can see the misty view of Pancasari village. And you can also enjoy the snacks that are already available in your respective seat. Ladies and gentlemen, now we arrive at Museum Buleleng, namely Gedong Cartier. Please follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gedong Cartier Museum. And let me explain about this place. Gedong Cartier was built in Singaraja by a Dutchman named L.J.J. Keren, who came to Bali to meet kings and religious leaders to discuss the world of literary arts or lontar, Droghot, Bali. This artistic world should be preserved so that it is not damaged or lost, so as to provide an opportunity for the next generation to know the contents of the literary art, namely lontar. At that time, Levering, who has a resident assistant for the Dutch government in Bali, was very interested in Balinese culture. Van der Tuuk, a historian who gave his land and building to be used a museum which is now known as the Gedongkertio Museum. And this is lontar. You guys can write Aksara Bali in here. Aksara Bali is Abugida writing and is Balinese culture. People in the ancient Balinese kingdom use Aksara Bali as a media of communication. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the next place. Before getting on the bus, please check your luggage. If you are done, please get on the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, we will go to the upper area of Buleleng, namely Krishna Adventure. We will arrive in an estimated 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are arrived at Krishna Adventure. Follow me please. We will first walk to see the area around here. This is a terrace rice field where in the December, the rice plants will turn yellow. And if we ride the flying fox, then from up there, this rice field will look very beautiful. You guys can take a photos here. Now let's go to the flying fox rides. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a vehicle that is available at Krishna Adventure. Don't worry guys, this vehicle has been tested safe and is guarded by professionals. So you can enjoy the rides while enjoying the scenery here. Now let's try. We are finished trying the rides, so since it's been half a day, let's head to Krishna Adventure restaurant for lunch. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the lunch. You guys, while enjoying food with a view of the koi pond, please enjoy your lunch. We have finished lunch together. Now we will continue the trip. And don't forget to always check your luggage before entering the bus. Please follow me to the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, now we will go to Buanakerta Monument. We will be there in 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at Monument Buanakerta, so please follow me. This is dark evidence of the people of Buleleng. Let me explain the history. At the time of the proclamation of the 17th of August 1945, it called on every Balinese to defend the independence that had been proclaimed. The Buleleng area is the northern part of Bali, which was first visited by the Netherlands Indies Civil Administration or Netherlands troops on the 27th of October 1945. Since the time of the Dutch landing, then there were battles in various places in Buleleng. A guerrilla attack was carried on against a convoy of Dutch troops by the indigenous people. The only thing for warriors at such time, after starting the deliberation, the fighter agreed to take an oath. If our struggle wins, then the fighter will build a Republican temple. It has also been agreed that in the temple, 2 banyan trees will be planted as a symbol of Sangsaka, the red and white flag, which will be planted in the garden, respectively inside and in the middle. As time went on the 17th of January 1945, on Mr. Vista land and pledge ceremony was held, where the highlight of the event was the planting of 2 banyan trees. March 1966 is the laying of the first stone in the construction of the Buanakerta temple and the monument with the cooperation of the resident. The height of the monument, which is deliberately made 17 meters, is also considered as a visualization of the sacred number of Indonesia Independence Day. Even though the design of the monument was chosen which was considered appropriate in representing the struggle of the Indonesian people. During its construction, this monument still represented Balinese culture. This design can be seen by the presence of several Balinese symbols that can be found on this historic monument. You guys can take photos in here. This will be a good memory and photo because this place has a high historical value. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the last place in the trip today. Again, I remind you to always check your luggage before boarding the bus. Finally, we will go to the last tourist destination, namely Lovina Beach. We will be there in 25 minutes. Please enjoy the snack. Ladies and gentlemen, we arrived at Lovina Beach. Please prepare and follow me. This is a Lovina Beach symbol. Why the symbol is dolphin? Because here in the morning, many dolphins come to the surface. And this is managed and used as a tourist destination by the local community. Then, a dolphin icon appears as a Lovina icon. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Mr. Wayan. He will guide you when fishing and boarding on the boat. You guys can enjoy this while watching the sunset. Thank you, Mr. Wayan. So, ladies and gentlemen, the fish you catch will be your dinner at the hotel later. Now, let's go around Lovina Beach and buy souvenirs. This is a souvenir sellers from Lovina natives. This souvenirs is a handmade product. So, please shop with an estimated time of 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, because you are guys has finished shopping, let's follow me into the bus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now is the end of the tour. And now we are heading to the hotel that you are staying in Sunari Beach and Resort. Today, we have visited the Ulun Danubratan, Buleleng Museum, Krishna Adventure, Wonekerta Monument, and the last is in Lovina Beach. And I really hope that all of you enjoy the tour, and I am very pleased to be a tour guide today. Finally, I, as a representative of Mixed Tour and Travel, would like to say thank you very much for your cooperation, and I would like to say sorry if I have any mistake. I hope that we will meet again in different day. And before getting off the bus, please make sure that your belongings is not left. Ladies and gentlemen, we arrived at Sunari Beach and Resort. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you and see you on the next trip.